Hey traders, welcome to We Trade Waves weekly Forex forecast. Yesterday, we did the live Q&A session as promised. All the participants were happy and we received incredible feedbacks from them. Hopefully they got a bit of an idea what to expect from the Forex market and how to trade. 1 hour wasn't enough. So this is why we will be conducting these sort of sessions from time to time. All you have to do is to keep commenting, liking, and next time you might be the one who will be attending one of these sessions. Let's get started. DXY for this one, we are expecting it to move next week upwards. And this up wave, it will be corrective, guys. After this corrective structure, we will be looking for our sell setups. Long term, DXY will move to the downside. Short term, we are expecting it to move up to form a corrective structure. So short term, we will be looking for our buy setups only. This up wave, guys, it will be corrective similar to this one, and similar to this one, and similar to this one. What I mean by that? I mean this wave, it will be going slow to the upside. It's not sharp up, it's not a reversal. So short term, we are expecting the XY to give us a corrective structure upwards. Now, those who are not in, wait here a corrective structure, a small correction here before you go for your buy setups. If any one of you are already in the buy, move your stops. For those who are not in, wait a corrective structure here before you go for your buy setups. We are expecting dollar to go up next week. And this upside, guys, it will be for around 1 month. After that, we will be looking for our sell setups. Let me remind you about the bigger picture here. Before we go for a bigger corrective structure, we need this up wave, this down wave, and then upside again for a bigger corrective structure. This is a long-term analysis. For now, focus on this up wave. Euro dollar for this one, we were waiting and watching. You know that we are expecting a bigger corrective structure, and this corrective structure, it will be similar to this one. We are expecting down, correction, down, before we go to the upside again. For now, short term, euro dollar, it will move to the downside, and this is what we will trade. For now, we are focusing on our sell setups. If we will not get a sell setup, we will not jump in. And this is what you should do. Do not jump in, wait your sell setup before you go for the sells. Anytime market will give us a sell setup for euro dollar, we will go for it. And remember, you should only get 4 outcomes after you click a trade. Small loss, break even, small win, or big win. If any one of you are already in the sell, move your stops and manage your trade. Those who are not in, wait here a corrective structure before you go for any sell setup. This corrective structure, it will be the confirmation that market will move to the downside more. After this corrective structure, guys, we'll be expecting upside again. For now, focus on this down wave. If you are new to We Trade Waves channel, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get a notification every time we publish a video. Pound dollar for this one, market moved to the upside without any sell setup. This upside, guys, makes this structure ready for the down wave. This means here any push up we will ignore it and we will be focusing on our sell setups. So for pound dollar, market can crawl up. Market here can make one more push up and then downside again. Any buy setup we see here, we will ignore. And any sell setup we get, we will go for it. All what we are focusing on for pound dollar is a down wave. Those who are not in, wait here a corrective structure before you go for your sell setups. This down wave, guys, it will be sharp and fast. And remember, do not jump in. If market will go to the upside 500 pips, we will be more than happy to miss this up wave instead of get in and stuck in this trade for long term. This corrective structure needs to give us this leg down. To succeed in this business, guys, you must be disciplined. This means if you cannot wait for the sell setup, if you cannot wait for the right moment to enter, you will jump in and most probably you will lose. You have to be selective. Not every time you look at the charts, you should click the trade. Wait, analyze, check your rules, check your plan, and then get in. And you have to repeat this day in, day out. Aussie dollar for this one, this is moving to the upside slowly. This gives us an indication that market will move to the downside very fast and sharp. And you know for this one, we are waiting a leg down before any buy setup. Market has to give us a leg down here to complete a structure before we go to the upside again. Short term, Aussie dollar will move to the downside. Long term, we will be going to the upside again. For now, all what you should focus on is your sell setups. This is what we will do. Any sell setup we see here, we will go for it. And this move, guys, give us a good indication that market will move to the downside fast. Any buy setup you get here, ignore it. Any sell setup you get, you can go for it. Why we are expecting this down wave? Because this market, guys, needs to give us one more push down to complete a corrective structure here and then upside again. This is what we are expecting for Aussie dollar. This corrective structure, it might be bigger. What I mean by that? This might be the first leg instead of the last leg of the corrective structure. Later on, I will go into details. In all the cases, all the structures leads for this leg down, and this is what we will trade. Remember this, in Forex trading, your job is not to be right. Your job is to make big profits when you are right and to make small losses when you are wrong. No one can be right 100% in this business, and you should not aim for that. What you should look for? A system that gives you an edge. An edge means high probability chance. So there is no way to get 100% accuracy in this business. Your bias must be created based on analysis and not based on emotions. What I mean by that? Here for this one, we can see that market needs to give us this lag. It's not we feel. We see how the structure and how the waves are performing here, and we predict the next wave. Here on YouTube, we are posting 15 to 20 charts. The rest of the pairs are covered on our website every single week. www.wetradewaves.com. Go to the homepage and scroll down to check, or else you can find the link in the first comment of this video. Dollar yen, I hope all of you guys who trade this pair are in this buy. You know our forecast for this one, guys. We said down and up, market went up very sharp on Friday. So all of you are in the buy, move your stops and manage your trade. And those who are not in yet, you have to wait a corrective structure before you go for any buy setup. The next wave and the next move is toward the upside, and we are expecting an up wave similar to this one, sharp and fast. This is what we are expecting here. And you know that we forecasted this way before. We said from here down, correction down, and from here do not miss this up wave. Market went up more than 180 pips in one day. So this is a great indication to us that market will continue to the upside. This is what we are looking for next for dollar yen. Upside, up wave. If you remember those forecasts, guys, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And we are counting on you to share this video on your social media platforms. Let other traders and other people who are interested in Forex trading at least get the tips and advices. New Zealand dollar, this one is the same as Aussie dollar. Anytime, market can give us this lag. You know that this lag is needed before we go to the upside again. So short term, we will be focusing on this sell setup. Anytime market will push to the upside, ignore it. Ignore this up wave and look for sell setups. Market can go to the downside from here. So if you get a corrective structure, downside again. In all the cases, for New Zealand dollar, we are focusing on the sell setups. Any buy setup we get, we will ignore. This sell setup, it might be the last lag or the first lag of the corrective structure. Without going into details here, the next wave is downside. So look for your sell setups. We are posting charts on TradingView every week, so make sure to follow us there as well. The link is in the first comment of this video. Gold, this one pushed to the upside and we broke the previous high. This means now we are at all-time high. What this means? This means here, guys, market will give us an ending structure and then it will fall. So here in this one, we are expecting what? We are expecting an ending structure and then downside again. Anytime market give us a sell setup, we will go for it. We missed this buy setup? Yes. We are not in this buy? Yes, but we will be in this sell. This is what we will trade next. Expect here, guys, an ending structure similar to this one. Let me just show it to you here in the bigger time frame. This is all-time high for gold. Do you think that they will buy it more? I don't think so. We will be making here an ending structure similar to this one, but in lower time frames. So in the 4 hours, we are expecting an ending structure similar to this one, and then downside again. This, what we are expecting here. So if we go down to the 4 hours, and this one, we are expecting an ending structure, and then downside again. Once the market finishes this up wave, it will be going to the downside very fast. All of you who are buying gold, we suggest you to take profits because this wave, it will be going down in 1 week. If you get in here and you took 1, 2, 3, or 4 losses, small losses, and this one single trade must give you big profits. All those who were in this buy, big players, big traders, big investors, they will start to take profits from here. Why? Because they need to inject this money, they need to inject these profits in other assets. So once they will sell, this will drop. Who is going to buy here? Retail traders. US oil, for this one, market is moving to the downside. You know that we need this down wave and market start to move down last week. And we did say all of you who would like to invest, wait this down wave before you go for the buy setup. Wait market to give you a cheaper price and then you can invest again. And those who are trading, you must be already in the sell. So now move your stops or take profits. We are expecting more downside for this one. So your worst case scenario, it should be break even if market decide to make one more push up. We are expecting downside and this is where you should go for your buy setups again. And I hope guys, a lot of you still holding those buys. If anyone of you still in this buy, let us know in the comment section. Follow us on Instagram. More analysis, tips, traders feedbacks, stories will be posted there as well. Pound yen, for this one, market went up higher than expected. We were expecting a correction downside again, market went up. So what next? Did we get a change of structure here? No. We still need this lag. So next for this one, we'll be trading this down wave. Do not jump in guys, wait your system and wait your plan before you go for this down wave. If market will correct here, we'll be going to the upside again. For now, any sell setup we got, we will go for it. This is the move that we are looking for. Downside down wave for pound yen. If we notice that the market is going to downside correctively like this one, this means one more push up. For now, downside. Dollar CAD, also for this one, we hope that you are in the buy. Those who are in the buy, manage your trade. We said from here down, correction down, and then upside again, market start to move to the upside. If any one of you are in this buy, manage your trade. Why? Because you are expecting market to move up, and this upside, it can go up to break this top. After this up wave, we will look for our sell setups. Now, this pair has a tendency to make one more push down before we move to the upside again. But remember, our bias for now is up. Any sell setup we get, it will be the last down wave before we go to the upside again. The higher probability chance is the up wave now. This is what we can see next for dollar CAD. And like I said, most of you who trade this one, you must be already in the buy. Why this one can move to the downside to break this low? Because this is a potential complete corrective structure. So if that's the case, we'll be moving to the downside to break this low and then upside again. In all the cases, upside for dollar CAD. Euro yen, for this one, it moved to the upside and we broke this top. So this means now we need a lag down here before we go to the upside again. For us, this is not enough for market to keep pushing up like that. What we need a lag down here. So downside and then upside again. What we will be focusing on for Euro yen is sell setups. Any sell setup we get, we will go for it. The next wave, it will be going to downside, similar to this one. Downside and then upside again. All of this, guys, will be part of the bigger corrective structure. We are expecting market to go down, give us a big corrective structure, and then upside again. Any buy setup we see from here, we will ignore. That doesn't mean, guys, market will start to go down exactly from these levels. This means any sell setup we get, we will go for it. Aussie New Zealand, this is moving up as expected. Market went up more than 230 pips. All of you who are in, you can take profits or move your stops. Exactly from here, markets start to move to the upside. This means here any corrective structure you get, you can go for the buy. Only those who are in, you can go for the buy. Those who are not in, leave this one and focus on other pairs. Why? Because here you need a big corrective structure before you go for any buy setup. This was a complete correction to us and market went up. We are expecting it to go more up. And for those who remember, from here we said we are expecting upside. And you remember our forecast, right? From here we said we are expecting market to move up sharp and fast. And market went up. And then from here down, correction, down, and then upside again. Market is moving as expected, wave by wave. All of this is based on wave analysis and market structure. Euro New Zealand, you remember this 500 to 600 pips move, right? And market went up from here to here more than 650 pips. So we hope all of you were in this buy and you are making good profits out of this up wave. Now those who were in, take profits and focus on other pairs. Take profits because here market needs to give us a corrective structure before we go up or down. Those who are not in, leave it, and those who are in, take profits, and focus on other pairs. What we are expecting next, we are expecting a corrective structure. And this corrective structure, it will take time. Those who were in this buy, let us know in the comment section. We would love to see our subscribers getting knowledge, making progress, and making profits. Cat Swiss, market went down exactly to this level, and now we are moving to the upside. So from here we sat down, market moved down. This wave was expected. So all of you who were in this sell, take profits. Why? Because now we are expecting market to go up, give us a corrective structure, and then upside again. This corrective structure, guys, it will be similar to this one. Those who are not in, wait this corrective structure before you jump in. And those who are already in the buy, move your stops. We are expecting more upside for Cat Swiss. Any buy setup we get, we will go for it. And any sell setup, we will ignore it. For this one, guys, the bigger picture and the bigger direction is towards the upside. We are expecting this pair to move up and break this top. Before you jump in, make sure to risk small, apply your own plan and your own strategy. For those who would like to learn from us and join our group, our next course will be starting on November. All the details are on our website, www.wetradewaves.com course page. EURUCAD, for this one, market went up and now we are going down. Any sell setup we get here, we will go for it. We are expecting market to give us a small corrective structure and downside again. The next wave and the next move that we are focusing on is downside. Those who are not in yet, wait this corrective structure before you jump in. This corrective structure, it will be your confirmation that market will move to the downside more. Pound Oz, for this one, market went up. I hope all of you are in this buy. Market went up more than 600 pips. So those who are in, you can take profits or move your stops. Next for this one, correction, upside again. If you are in, you can take profits, wait this corrective structure to finish, and then you can go for the buy. This up wave, guys, it was more than 650 pips. So take profits, it was a good move, and focus on other pairs. Aussie Swiss, also for this one, it's moving down, and we still need one more leg down. So market here is moving as expected, and you know we are not pretending to be right on every single wave. We have 70 to 80% accuracy. Pound Oz went up, Aussie Swiss went down, Euro Pound is moving as expected, Dollar CAD, Dollar Yen, Aussie New Zealand, Euro New Zealand, all these pairs are moving as expected even within this pandemic. So wave analysis and market structure, guys, works regardless of what's happening in the world. Coming back to Aussie Swiss, this is moving down as expected. Those who are in, move your stops or take profits. We are expecting a correction, downside again. Remember, only those who are in, you should move your stops or take profits. Those who are not in, you need to wait a bigger corrective structure before you go for this sell. Otherwise, leave it and focus on other pairs. This forecast is for those who are already in. Euro Pound, for this one, guys, we are forecasting every single wave for this one. And later on, we will post before and after for you in the community tab, on Instagram, and on our website. So this one is moving step by step, wave by wave. Let me remind you, from here we sat down, market went down, up, correction, up, down, all these waves, we forecast them. And then from here we said up, now we are saying up and downside again. Market went down last week as expected. What next for this one? For those who are in, take profits or move your stops. We are expecting a small correction, one more push down. This is what we are expecting next for Euro Pound. Those who are not in, leave it and focus on other pairs. Other pairs, you can focus on the majors. We are expecting the majors to start moving fast and sharp starting next week. Silver, for this one, let me remind you, from here we said it's investment, look for your buy setups, and if you need to invest in this one, make sure your stop loss will be at 0. And look at this, market went up from here to here, and if you get in here, you must have doubled your investment in one single trade. So, now we are at these levels. What next? For long term, we are expecting silver to move more up. This one, we are expecting it to make correction, upside again, to break this top. So all of you who are in this buy and are investing, move your stops and forget about it. This move, it might be similar to this one, guys. Look at this one. Do you remember this up wave? This one, it will be moving to the upside exactly like this wave. So for those who missed US oil up and who missed gold up with us, do not miss this up wave. And if you are investing and you are following us for the past 1 year, you should be already in the buy. If you remember, guys, what we said here and you are investing in silver, let us know in the comment section. We would love to know. Bitcoin, for this one, also we were saying this investment upside, look for your buy setups, guys. And we were posting this on our website every single week. And market went up. Those who would like to invest, this one, we are expecting it to be going up again to break this top one more time. And also you remember XRP. So for those who missed US oil, like I said, do not miss silver and do not miss this one. Remember, investment doesn't mean you should risk all your account in one asset. Risk portion of your account and your stop loss must be at zero. Bitcoin, guys, we are expecting it to be moving up very fast to break this top one more time. Now is the time for the Forex trading tip. Higher risk equal higher losses equal potential higher rewards. Why potential higher rewards? Because most traders tend to cut profits soon and let their losses run. And this is why psychology is a big part of this business. Small risk equals small losses equal potential higher rewards. This is what pro traders do. And this is why I always say analysis is only one part. Trade your own plan, trade your own system, and you should know how to trade before you risk any $1 in this market. Having a correct mindset is a must in this business. And this is what we will help you to achieve if you decide to join our next course on November. All the details are on our website. Anyway, if you are still watching this video till here, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And we are counting on you to share this video on your social media platforms and let other traders benefit as well. The most important thing, trade with care and see all of you next week.